Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone rule well. I am not a member, however, I've entered into their labors. Peace and mercy to the sincere brothers and sisters doing this wherever you are, whatever your lot may be. This is going to be really quick. Just a kind of tailgate right here, or land back, if you will, on Elder Malcolm. He's going to ask a very pivotal question that obviously cannot be answered, but it's worth asking only to further edify yourself, or further your understanding on truly who you are, what your history is, who your enemies are, because you have more than one. You just have one that is your main enemy. If this was a play or an anime, Jacob is the the protagonist, and Esau, Edom, or the so-called white man, and the so-called you-wish person, those are your antagonists. All right, you gotta have a villain and you gotta have a good guy. You gotta have an underdog, right? So I'm gonna let him pose his question. We're gonna get a couple of precepts. We're gonna get a couple of pictures, and that'll be the video. And by the end, I pray that you're edified, because I have a feeling I may be jumping around a little bit here. So here we go.
Things. All right. So my question to these people is to this woman and this doctor, all right, is to explain to me.
Before he even goes, he loves to get the definition to doctor. Let's see if it's the same, or if they changed it because because the Israelites are going into words. Let's see. Let's see. All right, qualified practitioner. There's, all right, a person who holds a doctorate. So it's changed to doctor something up. Let's see. How about this? Sometimes you gotta get a little. Falsify. How about that? Somebody then used to doctor sarcastically, figuratively, as in to treat, so to alter the appearance, flavor, or character of, to disguise, falsely, or falsify, tamper with, adulterate, sophisticate, cook. All right. To doctor meaning to treat is from 1740, the first recorded figurative use as early as 1777. Okay. All right, look, hold on. Maybe we got something. Oh, okay. Now we're slow. That's okay. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll try to link this. I'll keep this page open, and I'll link it. Just check the description box, because there's also the playlist of edifying videos, other videos, which this one that I'm profiling will be in there. So anyway, let's let him go ahead and continue.
In prophecy, okay, and when and where in prophecy did the Israelis go into slavery, all right, with yokes of irons around their necks? Could you please give me a time period, a place, and relics to prove that point? All right, because the Torah bears witness that is a curse that would happen to the Israelites. All right.
Right. Okay. So hold that thought right there.
So heavy. Look at my hand. Trying to hold this up, bro. 18 hours every day.
Every day fighting. Return. This is light chain. Light chain is used for children or babies. They have to put this iron brand into fire. When it's very hot, they pierce their lips.
The little?
Yeah. While they fix this, I use a small padlock to hook it up for them not to be able to eat while working in sugarcane plantation, or to communicate whenever they are working.
That was just on the
So you can't eat. Chain you just enough so you can move to work, but you can't eat while you work. Chains for babies, for children. And you saw the dude was flexing trying to hold the chains. Look at this, man.
For them not to be able to eat while working in sugarcane plantation or to communicate whenever they are working. That was just on.
Bro, why so heavy? Look at my hand. Trying to hold this up, bro. 18.
Right, so when the scriptures tell you, I'm gonna just let that load. Beforehand, let's get the okay, there it goes. Oh gosh, there's like 3 of them I want to get. Let me just get what's on the screen here. Okay, Jeremiah 17:4. All right, this is our punishment. Was our punishment. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, right? So we would not know who we were, which when we came into the daughter of Babylon, or Babylon the Great, America, where Judah and Ephraim were oppressed together, all right, they would, in the land of their captivity, they will remember themselves. And just because you are not physically captive and you have a little bit of freedom to do and buy and do and you know, go where you want, you're not really free. And any other country, if you've traveled outside of America and you talk to the other nations that have been to America, they will tell you this is the lead. You think you're free, you're not free. There's you have to answer to somebody from every step of the way. You never own your land. You can own your house, but you can't own your land. You'll always pay a property tax, and you don't pay that, they snatch the house with the land because the house is on the land. You have an HOA if you live here, right? You can't make modifications to the home that you buy. If you want to build a garage outside of your house, if you got open land, you got to go ask this devil, do I have permission to build on the land that I bought? Or if you have a title to the land, you have to make sure you have mineral rights. Because if you don't have mineral rights, all you own is that space. Anything that comes out of the ground that can make you money goes to Uncle Sam. You're not free. And to be honest, none of us, we don't know what living is until, the Lord returns, until Yahushua comes and sets things back in order. We don't know what living is. You don't know what it means to breathe clean air, to eat food. You don't know where your food comes from. You think you're buying a lamb and it's mixed with pork so they can cut the cost. Why does everything have an imitation? Anyway, what else did now I done forgot the scripture I was trying to grab. All right, yeah. So when the scriptures tell you, all right, I can't even spell. I'm gonna just leave it at that. It should resolve on its own. Nobles with chains, and I know, yeah, there we go. And so when the scriptures tell you this here, this is what it means, right? Or as roughly paraphrased as it says, that you will render unto them double, right? He that or he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All right. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Revelation 13, I believe, around the 10th. The 10th, between 10th and 13th verse or something like that. Let me go to it because I don't even remember. I know it's Revelation 13. Let me read this one here, though. Psalms 149, 8 and 9. All right, straight to the point. If you want to go further into it, make a note and read it on your own. All right, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh. All right, so since I know where it's at, or roughly. So this is what it means. This is justice, or will be. This will be justice. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I did have it right. 13, verse 10 down to Okay, yeah, it's verse 10, so I'll just read it. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. All right, so that means you have to wait. You do not execute your own judgment on this side. All right, all you are supposed to do is to live according to the laws to the best of your ability. Execute whatever law you can execute, or keep, I should say. Keep what law, whatever you can keep. And live by faith, okay? Understand and fear the names of the Lord. Try to do what is pleasing unto him, and just preach, all right? If you are given any sort of capacity to preach and teach, then do that. Nothing else, all right? These 501c3 type camps, all right, they are going to be, should I say, makeshift villains or controlled opposition. They're just going to act like niggas act, and then that will be the example, all right, for all Israelites, all right, because you know how they do. All Christians aren't the same, even though throughout Christianity, or throughout the history, Christianity has raped, pillaged, and plundered in the name of a false god, in the name of a pale-faced devil that looks like them. Not even in the real image, not the real name, not the real anything. All right, what else did I need? I want to grab. Okay, so let's look at here. Oh, how could I forget the obvious one here? All right, Deuteronomy 28 and 48. These are the curses that were put upon us. The evidence is overwhelming through every museum, because through Esau's pride, they put these things in the museum, not ever thinking that the Spirit of the Lord would go forth and it would backfire against them, like every other plan that they do. Every other thing that they do, it backfires. Straight to the point here, Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shall thou serve thine enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness. Did they not just say he was putting up the chain links around their lips, and so they couldn't eat while picking the damn sugar cane? And in thirst and in nakedness. You see, they're the most obvious thing, because they love to show us in that light in movies, in these slave movies. And in want of all things, and you are still in want of all things, all right, as a nation. Like I said, you don't know where your food comes from. You don't know where your water comes from. You can't just get wood and build a house. You need a loan for this and a tax for that. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. And look at the state. Well, our people are waking up now. Well, the remnant that the Lord has set are waking up. But look at the state of 2/3 of our people. Absolute and utter foolishness. Okay, now let's have a look at some of these here. Look at that. When they put this on you so you can't freaking run away, it's hard to run away. Chained about the wrist down to the feet, can't run away. Just enough to pick things up and put them down. Look at this. Hold on. How do I back out? There we go. Parties from the River Gambia. Each party having from 100 to 150 slaves. Log yokes are made of the roots of trees, so heavy to make it extremely difficult for the person who wears them to walk, much more to escape or run away. Where the roads lie through woods, and the captives are made to travel several hundred miles with logs hung from their necks, as described in the plate. So when the scriptures tell you sure that to render unto them double, look at that, in hunger, so you can't spit, bite, or eat, or none of that. No way to defend yourself. This was one of the most popular images you see here. There's a recompense for this. Look at this. And if you want to get even further gruesome, even more If you can stomach looking at it, the book is called Without Sanctuary. So you look that up. All right. So we'll end it here with one of I think it's probably my top 10 scriptures here. Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad. So he's telling us, rejoice and be glad. He's telling the Israelites. And then he's turning to Edom. O daughter of Edom that dwellest in the land of Uz, the cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. And that's where we're approaching here. The punishment is coming on its end. Coming up to its end. We just got a little bit more trouble to go to, or should I say a small portion, but a heavy. It may not be big, but it's dense. It's a small but a dense portion of trouble we finna walk into. All right. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. Right. But here we go. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. All right. And that's that. When you look at the bells so you can hear if they try to run away. Boy, don't you. This is why they try to gainsay the truth so much. It's in their spirit, because they know in this Bible when it says to render unto them double. All right. Or to bind their nobles in chains and fetters of iron. When it says, ask of me and I will give the heathen for thine inheritance. What do you do with your inheritance? Whatever you want within the confines or within the straits of the law, of course. All right, we're not going to be buck breaking and piping other men's wives. And, he ain't doing that. But still, there will be hell to pay. And that is why they try to gainsay this so much. Because deep down they know. Well, they're saying if this is true, then I'm in for a world of hurt. But it's not an if. It's not a matter of if it is true. And it is not a matter of if. It is a matter of when. Okay? And you yourself, believer, or other teacher, whoever's listening to this, understand that there's trouble on the horizon. But after that, the Lord said he will keep his servants. You're doing what you're supposed to do now. Right, you will be kept. You will see the trouble, but you will be kept. All right, and the Lord said he'll give you, roughly paraphrase, an expected end. So, according to your faith, all right, that's your victory. Of course, if you're of the elect. So, with that being said, man, I pray that you are edified. Shalom.